YouTube, what it do, man? It's your boy Josh. We back up in this thing with another one. We woke up this morning. It's another beautiful day. All praise to the Most High, man. Let's get it. Stay in the shadows until it's your time, bro. Keep digging until it's your time. Keep working until it's your time. Because I'm going to guarantee you, I can guarantee it, bro, that if you put the work in, you stay true to the journey, you stay true to being disciplined, you stay true to being committed, it's gonna happen, bro. Like I said in my previous video, man, if you don't stop and you keep grinding, how can you not succeed? How can you not? Probably one of the reasons as to why we don't stick to things and why we don't stick to putting the work in is because we think that we decide when our time is. I've been putting in this work. I should be having it already. Or why I didn't hear yet? Or it's because we think that we have put up some sort of illusion or put up some sort of expectation as to when we are supposed to get whatever we set out to get. Thinking that, since I'm putting it, I'm supposed to be getting it. You have to put into your mind that when you're putting this work in, bro, it's going to be some dark days. You're going to be in the shadows. The reason why I'm calling it the shadows is because it's like you can be putting all this work in, but have nothing to show for it. That's probably like one of the worst feelings, man, is to constantly be working and grinding and to not be appreciated. Working and grinding and to not have no results for it yet. Working and grinding and just not have anything to hang your hat on or to show off or oh man, I'm glad I put that work in because this is what I got out of it. Being in the shadows, man, is so hard and it's so tough because the main thing is that we could be putting in so much work, putting so much time and effort, and we still don't got our goals. We still ain't reached the success. We still ain't reached that milestone. We still ain't reached whatever we said we was going to reach. I get it. But you have to tell yourself that it's not based on your timing. There is a plan and everything happens for a reason. When it's your time and when it's your time to get the results and when you're ready is when it'll come. We think we're ready. In all actuality, we're not. We haven't passed all the tests yet. We probably are ignoring some sort of test. We are probably saying, I'm putting a lot of work in this area, but you don't want to focus on this at all. Knowing you should be working on it, knowing you should be focused, but you don't want to focus on it at all. You need to stop telling yourself that you know it all. You are under the assumption that you have all the knowledge and know when all the expectations is. You looking to the left and you looking to the right. You seeing what they doing, and you comparing your life to theirs, and you saying they got it, why I don't got it yet. That's what's really gonna tear you up too, man. Is when you start comparing yourself to other people and why they got the way they got it, and why they don't got to go through the struggle like you got to go through the struggle, and why this and why that. That's what's really going to steal your joy away is when you compare it to other people. They did it this fast. How come I'm not? It only took them this long. How come it's not, bro? Their journey is their journey. Your journey is specific and unique to yourself. Your purpose is unique to yourself. Your life is unique to yourself. There is a reason, there is a purpose, there is a destination as to where your journey is going to lead you. I can't explain to you why things happen the way they do. That's why they say God works in mysterious ways. Because nobody knows. Nobody knows why it is the way it is. But I can tell you for one thing for sure is that whenever you get on the other side of it, you see things for what they really were and you say, man, I know exactly why that happened. I'm glad it happened. I didn't understand it when I was going through it, but now looking on the backside, I understand why it worked so much. Why it did happen the way it went out. Back to me telling you guys about we got to stop being arrogant and thinking that we have the expectation of when we should be getting our results and when we should be reaching our certain goals and stuff, man. Is that we are not looking at ourselves. We're not looking at the position of or looking at the decisions that we've made in the past and may have realized that we may have had something to do with it. For example, the most common thing that I can think of, and just because I'm a trainer, man, but you can apply this to everything else. When I was training back, I want to say around COVID, around 2021, I used to get asked the question of, and I was very, very honest. I used to get asked the question, well, how long do you think it will take for to see my body transform? Or how long will you think that it'll be before I reach my goal? And some answers, and to be honest, it was a case-by-case basis. And I would give that answer based on that specific case. And a lot of people, and I probably missed out on a lot of business because I would tell them the truth, and I didn't want to just take their money just for taking it. I didn't want to just say, oh, come and just train with me. I get you right. Oh, it'll only take you 3 months. No. I'm going to be authentic. I'm going to be genuine. And I'm going to tell you the truth. And the reason, and I'm going to tell you exactly what I wish I could have told that person that would ask me a question like that about how long is it going to take? Somebody who had been sedentary for the past 35 years of their life, eating whatever they wanted, doing and living however they please. And now here you are coming to get your life in order, and you are asking how long it took. When you've been doing whatever you wanted, living however you wanted, eating whatever you wanted for the past 35 years, not having any sort of control over yourself, not having any sort of discipline. And now you want to ask, how long is it going to take for you to be disciplined? How long is it going to take for you to reach your goals when you've been eating BS and living like somebody who you're not proud to be after 35 years, and now you've come to the realization that you want to come to a change when you've been living a certain way for years and years and years, and when I tell you it's going to take you maybe 6 months, a year, or maybe 2 years for you to actually live your life or be where you're at, you act surprised. You've been living in comfort for 30 years, 40 years, 20 years. You just now are deciding to put some changes in action. You are now starting to put this new plan of action, and the first thing you ask is how long it's going to take. That just tells me right then and there that you really don't want it bad enough. Because the clients that did really want it bad enough, they didn't ask how long it took. They said, man, I'll just trust the process, and when it happens, it happens. Because whether or not it happens, it doesn't happen for another year or 2 years, eventually it's going to happen. Like I said, if you keep grinding and you keep going, it's going to happen eventually. It may not happen when you want it to. It may not happen like that, but it will happen. You just got to stay in the shadows, and you just got to keep grinding until God says it's your time. You don't know when your time is, and I don't know when your time is, bro. But you need to stop. You need to honestly analyze yourself of what you've been doing. You need to humble yourself. You may think you know it all, and you may think, but in all actuality, you don't. You're an earthly being. You are of earth. There is a higher power. There is a higher power that has control and has a saying of over all of this. It really does not matter what you think. It really does not matter when you think you should be successful. But at the end of the day, the question should be, do you want to be successful in whatever you set your mind to? Do you want to be successful, yes or no? And if you say yes, then you're willing to do whatever it takes. That sacrifice and stay in the shadows for however long it takes. Because it's something that I'm going to tell you, man, pain is only temporary. But results are everlasting. Results last forever. The pain and the discipline that you've gone through, yeah, it may be a long time, but I'm going to tell you, bro, it's temporary. That pain that you're experiencing, the pain is just the process of weakness leaving the body. The reason why you're going through this process, the reason why you ain't got the results, the reason why you ain't flourished yet and got what you is because you still got that weakness in your mind. You still got that weakness in you. It ain't all about you yet. And another reason as to why it ain't came yet is because you infatuated yourself with it. You're on a timetable. Oh, it's got to be done by this. Oh, it's got to be done by that. That just lets me know that you got your mind in the wrong place. You focused on the wrong things. Okay, it comes here tomorrow, then what? And then you lose it all because you didn't develop the discipline. You didn't develop the expertise. You didn't develop the skills necessary in order for you to take it or have it. Because I'm going to tell you something, bro. Once you get results, though, and once you reach success, yeah, bro, it's everlasting and it can last forever, but it's rented also. It's kind of like an oxymoron. But the second that you stop grinding and doing the things that got you there, that's typically when you're going to lose it. You can reach the goal. You can reach those results, and those results can be with you for a lifelong, as long as you're willing to sacrifice and put the daily discipline in every single day. Not stopping, not looking for a way out, not comparing yourself, not wondering why they got it and you don't. You got to stay in the shadows. I'm telling you, God has a plan. God's got your timing on point. He's going to call you when it's time for you to be called. He's going to call you when he needs you. He's going to call you when he's ready and when you're ready. Right now, you got to tell yourself, man, it's just not my time. I got to stay in the shadows. I got to keep grinding. I got to keep working. And you just got to tell yourself that, bro, no matter how long it seems, no matter how many times where you may come into a moment where you may lose hope, at the end of the day, it's all temporary. Meaning it'll be over one day. The pain will be over one day. Pain does not last forever. Transformation does not last forever. It only lasts for a little bit. You just got to be able to outlast it. You got to be able to outlast your feelings. You got to be able to outlast your desire to want to be recognized. You got to outlast your need to be gratified and to have something that makes you comfortable. You got to outlast all of that. You got to outlast yourself. You can't let that weak version in your mind, that weak version that's inside of you, keep you back. You got to outlast that dude, bro. Right now, whether you know it or not, you are at war with yourself. Because if you were deciding to quit, it's because you decided to quit. If it's because you wanted to be comfortable, if you quit because you wanted to be comfortable, it's because you wanted to become, not because of anybody else, but because of you. You're at war with yourself. You're at war with that lesser version of you. You're at war with that version of you that doesn't want to be better, that wants to be comfortable. We all have it. We all have it. You need to beat him down. You cannot let him beat you. You cannot let him get the last say. You cannot let him have his way. He craves comfort. He's weak to his desires. He has no discipline. He will have you in a spot where you will be comfortable but hate yourself. Where you won't be proud of yourself. Where you won't be confident. Where you are just nothing filled with insecurities. Filled with nothing but regrets also. Yeah, he'll be comfortable, but he'll also leave a bunch of side effects and a bunch of traumas that you probably will never be able. All because you can't outlast them. All because you keep giving in to him. Tell that weak dude that's in your mind to shut up. Tell him to be quiet. Tell him the comfort comes after the work has been put in. I remember my dad telling me at a very young age when we was cutting, we had this big old yard, man. Me and my brother was out there cutting, bro. We was out there cutting. Me and my brother was probably like 8, 9, 10, 11 years old, man. We was out there cutting an acre of land, bro. An acre is pretty big, especially for a preteen. But he said, man, you can go in the garage, get you some water, get you some snacks. But we don't stop until the job is finished. He said, we don't stop until the job is done. He said, we rest when we're done. We rest when it's finished. Yeah, it's going to take some time. And now looking back every single day, when I was in that process, when I was out there cutting that grass, I wanted to quit. I wanted to go inside because I felt like that was the only way that I could, that it was going to end, because I was thinking my pain and my struggle was going to last forever. I was thinking the only way that it was going to end is if I quit, and I took the easy way out. But we stayed out there. And he forced us to stay out there. He said, man, y'all gonna cut this grass, and y'all ain't finna go do nothing else until this grass is cut. Nope, you ain't going inside to play a game. Nope, you ain't going inside to take a nap. No, you ain't going in there just to take. No, he said, we gonna come out here and we gonna cut this yard, and we ain't gonna stop till it's done. instilled at a very young age that, man, my struggle and my pain will never last forever. The quicker that it will be done is when I just stay locked in, and the quicker that I just get to work instead of complaining about it. When I was outside and just in the garage drinking water and not putting the work because I was complaining about it being too hot and it was too much, that's when the struggle lasted longer than what it was intended to last. I was like, I don't want to be out here no more. I just want to go in. The more I worried about going in, the longer it took for me to go in. Especially when he didn't let us have an easy way out. Force yourself. That's that weak version of yourself that wants you to go into that house and kick your feet up and relax. But the job ain't done yet. You need to tell yourself, no, we staying out here until the job is done. We staying in these shadows. We staying in the darkness. We staying ghosts. We staying here until it's done. And when it's done, bro, that yard is cut. You ain't got to worry about going back out there. You ain't thinking about the pain and the struggle. The only thing you focused on is the comfort and to be able to relax, and the self-accomplishment and the confidence and the the achievements you get to just reflect. The confidence I got, man. I said, bro, I was out there for this long and I did that, man. I just went out there and I put in work. And then I was talking to other people who ain't even not alone cut that amount of grass, but didn't even know how to cut grass. My dad made me so cold, and he instilled discipline in me so much. Now I cut my own yard, and I started cutting other people's yard, and I started making money. Started doing stuff and started setting myself up from a very early age, instilling what hard work means. The confidence that if I just keep pushing myself and I just keep going and I don't listen to my body and I don't listen to my feelings and I just expose myself to that pain, bro, I'm telling you, you're going to strengthen yourself. You're going to become a better version of yourself. Don't go into the house yet, bro. Don't call it quits yet, bro. All you got is a little bit more. How would you feel quitting today when all you had to do was go one more day or one more week and you would have won? You quit today, okay, everything that's been happening would have all been for nothing. You came this far just to come this far. You come this far only just to not reach your goals. If you ain't gonna reach your goals and you was gonna quit, you should have did it at the beginning or should not have even started. But me, I don't want to quit because I put too much work in. I put too much energy behind this. I gotta see this through. The pain is only temporary, fellas. You need to start telling yourself that. Don't be thinking you arrogant and you know everything and you think that, it's only supposed to take this long and I should have it by now. And then because I don't have it, that means it's not for me. No, that's not the case at all, bro. You don't know nothing. You're an earthly being. Like I said. Humble yourself. When it's your time, trust me, it's your time. But it's guaranteed that you will not meet your time if you quit today. It's guaranteed that if you quit right now, you ain't gonna see it. But if you grind every day and you don't stop, how can you not succeed? How can you not see it? It's the inevitable. You need to start telling yourself. You need to start carrying yourself. You got to go ahead and tell you, man, I'm going through the struggle because it's going to happen. That success that I'm thinking about, that best version of who I'm thinking about, oh yeah, it's going to happen. You need to tell yourself that right now. Oh yeah, I ain't doing this for nothing. Oh, I ain't coming. Oh yeah, it's going to happen for sure. I'm already preparing for it. Prepare for it. Like I said in my video yesterday, that need to go ahead and prepare for that struggle. Know that it's going to happen. Know that it's going to hit you. Know that you're going to fall down. You need to also prepare. On the other hand, you need to also prepare for the success. Start believing that it is going to come. Preparing so you ain't surprised by it. Knowing that, yeah, I knew this was going to happen because I worked too hard. It had to happen. Go ahead and start telling yourself right now, I'm putting all this work in. It's going to happen eventually. So that's all I got for y'all boys, man. If you guys need a consultation, you guys want to talk to me one-on-one, you guys can do so. Go to the link in the description, book you a consultation right now, man. If you guys need some help getting started on your fitness journey, I got my 12-week beginners training program in the link down below in the description also. And lastly, if you guys want to reach out to me with any just sort of questions, comments, or concerns, man, you can do so Go to my Instagram, link down below in the description. Send me a DM, man. I'll respond back to you. With that being said, before y'all go, man, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share the video. I'ma holla at y'all boys.